I'm not sure if I should even be posting this, but screw it, it's been over 20 years and no one ever believed me anyway. Maybe someone out there can explain what I saw that night. Back in 2003, I worked security at a government-funded research facility. I won't say where, but let's just say it was so deep in the middle of nowhere that if something went wrong, no one would hear the screams. The place was locked down tight, barbed wire, keycard access, armed patrols. Most of the time it was uneventful. Scientists came in, scientists left, and we were there to make sure no one interfered with whatever they were working on. But there was one project that always unsettled me. They called it Project Chimera. Even among the guards, details were scarce. All I knew was that it involved biological research, and the scientists working on it always looked exhausted, like whatever they were doing was taking a toll on them. It was a quiet night shift. I was making my usual rounds near the high-security labs when my radio crackled to life. Containment breach in Lab 3, non-human interference, not unauthorized personnel, not security risk, non-human. I rushed to Lab 3 and found two scientists standing outside, pale and terrified. Through the observation window, I saw a deer. A full-grown deer stood in the middle of the secured lab, hooves clicking softly against the tiled floor. But something about it was off. It wasn't sick or injured, it was just wrong. Its movements were stiff and unnatural, its breathing eerily slow. Its eyes were milky white, and for a moment I swear it was staring directly at me. One of the scientists, Dr. Nakamura, I think, was panicking, muttering, "It's interacting with the Matrix. This wasn't supposed to happen." Then the lights flickered and everything went to hell. A low, droning hum filled the air, deep, unnatural, almost alive. The atmosphere thickened like the air itself had gained weight. The deer stood motionless, its body twitching while the machines around it sparked and malfunctioned. Then for just a moment, it wasn't a deer anymore. I don't know how to describe it. Its shape blurred, twisted, like it was being torn apart and reconstructed at the same time. And inside it, I saw things. Shapes and patterns that didn't belong in anything living. The scientists were shouting, scrambling to shut the system down. I grabbed my radio and yelled, "We have a serious problem in Lab 3. And that's when it happened. The deer snapped its head toward me so fast I heard its neck crack. And then it was gone. No explosion, no dramatic escape, just gone like someone had hit a switch and erased it from reality. The humming stopped. The machines went dead. The air felt normal again. The lab was shut down immediately. The next morning, the higher-ups arrived, cleared everything out and told us not to ask questions. I overheard one of the researchers whispering about something they found, some kind of organic residue where the deer had been, something that didn't match anything in their records. The official story, a security failure. They claimed the deer had somehow wandered in through the ventilation system, which was complete bullshit. There was no way an animal that size made it past the facility's defenses. A few weeks later, Project Chimera was shut down for good. The lab was sealed off. The lead researchers were reassigned or just disappeared. I put in my resignation not long after. But even now, I still dream about that night, the heavy air, the white, staring eyes, and the way, just for a second, I swear it knew exactly what I was thinking. For more bizarre stories, please follow, like, share, and subscribe.